Hello, this is Mr. Ray again speaking to you. I hope that you're well. If you're hearing this, it means you actually checked your email, which is what you're supposed to be doing. This is the first of a number, I'm not sure how many, of PSAs. Those are dated. Today's March 23rd. It says PSA. It's a public service announcement. I'm announcing to my public, that's you students, certain information that you need to know. It will often be elaboration or more ideas based on what I'm seeing from you. And the reason I'm giving you this is because I have received a raft of emails. Some of them, frankly, have been stupid. The answers have already been given, and you need to be reading materials carefully. You need to be following directions very precisely, so that it can go well with you. Some of the emails I've received have also been, I'll say, desperate. I can tell some of you it's very troubling, and I am very sympathetic to that. I haven't got time right now for people who are lazy, who are not being conscientious, not reading material. I have plenty of time for those of you who are just discouraged and desperate. I mentioned last class I didn't sign up for distance learning. I don't want to do that. It's not my thing. I've been forced to do distance learning, and so have you. Now, in my position, I'm doing things I never wanted to do. I don't want to communicate with you primarily through email. I don't want to have you do screencast-o-matic. That's a term I didn't even know what it meant when they used it. The problem is, we're being asked to distance teach, and some of us haven't really done it, and some of us don't have the equipment for it, really. I have an ancient computer. If any of you are given a prayer, please pray for your teacher's computer. It's old. I tried to get a more modern, updated computer from the school, and I couldn't get one. I will say, if you do not have access to a computer, you may want to consider bailing out now, because you can't do everything on your phone. You really can't, especially typing these papers. But if you're in it, I want you to succeed. This is a challenging time for all of us. I'm just being honest. I didn't want to do this, and I have things going on right now where there's a part of me that just almost wants to say, forget it. But I can't do that. I'm a man that tries to do things with integrity. And I've been asked now to do something I didn't want to do. And I'm going to do it the best I can. There are constraints, though. Some of your teachers have been doing for a couple of years online grading. I don't know how to do that. In fact, I was told by my superiors to, quote, don't do anything you're not already doing. Well, I do email and D2L. I've added to that repertoire some YouTubes. Hopefully that will help you. I think that's enough to get you through this mess, but you need to do your part. Now, it's a mess because I'm here, I'm working on my computer, and I don't want to be here. If I could, I would be with my parents. My father has just been diagnosed with cancer. They need somebody there. It looks like my wife will be going to spend time with him. I can't go spend time with them because they have no internet connection. And so I'm here because I need to stay hooked up to this thing so that I can communicate with you. I am here. I'm going to try to help you. Now, I do want to mention this. Some of you, if you don't have access to the technology, you might want to just bail out now. You can withdraw. If you're in a situation where your grade is not, the midterm grade has been posted for all my classes. If your grade currently is not passing, that's a 75 or more, you probably should strongly consider taking a W, withdrawing from the course. Now, there are financial aid considerations. So there are a lot of considerations, I know. I haven't got the answers to all that. In fact, the answers probably haven't been made yet. We're all making this up as we're going along because it's extraordinary times, extraordinary circumstances. The way my classes will run, you need to get on board if you're going to do it. Now, all of my classes, this is why 101, 501. This is the first page. You go there and there's Welcome to Distance Learning with Mr. Ray. That tells you pretty much everything we're doing as clearly as I can make it. And that's why I said I got some stupid questions. The answers to some of your questions are here. These are modifications in regard to my grading policies. It's a little different for 122. In both of my courses, I have multiple sections of 101 and 122. There have been changes. They are all posted now. The procedures are here. The changes to the grading policy are here. The complete schedule is posted. The only thing that's lacking are the complement of videos. In those videos, I will try my best to deliver the kind of instruction I did in the classroom. The dynamic will be different. I like it when I can have a discussion, especially some of my 101s. It's a lot of fun. We grow, we change, etc. I get questions on the spot in all my courses where I'm able to respond right then to an issue. I can't do that with this. I don't have the technology for synchronous learning, as they call it. So it's asynchronous. I post these things, you read them, you do them. If, after engaging the material carefully, you have questions, certainly email me. Email me. I do not want you emailing me anything less than 50 points unless you have a serious question. I don't scan the work in the book. Don't show me junk you're pre-writing, the graphs, charts, whatever we're doing. Don't show me all that stuff. That is for you to have to do, and I will speak to it so you can look at it and know how you're right, how you're wrong, best answers, etc. I will be receiving from all my courses 3 large grades by email from you. It's in the schedule. The final test, I'm not sure how I'm going to administer that yet in 101. If you're in 122, there's no exam. Lighten up. But the dates are all there. That means you can work ahead a little if you want. I prefer you not work too far ahead because there is a sequence to it. And I'm hoping by the end of the week all the videos will be intact. I'm not guaranteeing it because things are crazy. I currently have what you need for today. And for the next class, it'll be there before class time starts. And I'm hoping to work way ahead. But you need to do these things. You need to do these things. By the way, YouTube, you don't need to follow me. I will be sending you links as they're updated. They will be sent to you by email, and they're also on the schedule. Just like always, you want to know what's going on? Simply go to D2L, and under content for your class, there is go to content, there is detailed weekly schedule. Here it is. It shows you just what you need to do. There are links to YouTube so you can watch the videos. They haven't been posted for next class. They will be no later than tomorrow, probably today, but we'll see. That's all you need to do. If there's something that there's a handout for example, in the next class here, read about the critical response. There's the pages in the book. The assignment sheet, planning form, and essay you need to write about are learning materials. So you simply go over to learning materials where you've been told to go, and you can go down the page there, and your items that you need will be there. Whatever it is will be there. And I can tell I haven't posted that yet. It will be posted. I'll make a note. That's right, I haven't updated yet. But it's just like always. It'll be there. Midterm review quiz, it's there. It'll all be good. So no later than the day of the course, everything will be intact there. There will be the handouts that you need to read before a session. There'll be the reading assignments. It's all there except for the videos. And some of the materials I'm referencing I have not posted yet because I'm trying to look at them and modify them, maybe make them a little more user-friendly because we're not together. Please hear what I'm saying. If you're going to be in my course, you're going to have 3 large assignments. The small assignments, especially my 101, don't send me the textbook. Don't take a picture of your textbook with the answers in it. You don't have to do that. I'm not giving you points for that anymore. If there's a rough draft, don't send that to me. I'm not going to give you 5 points. And what you're going to do is do that before you look at the video. And in the video, I'll try and correct your incorrect answers. I'll try and give you ideas how to, as I'll put it, strategically revise. I'll remind you of criteria. I'll discuss with you things that you need to be looking for. I'll show you various items on the screen that hopefully will help you along the way. Now, once you've read everything, done everything, and I've done a video especially, if you've got questions, email me. And I prefer email, I always have. That way, if you can attach something if you need to, I can attach it back. But please do not swamp me with emails of assignments I don't need to look at. Just practice assignments, the little things in the book. Do not swamp me with emails with, I'm serious, with stupid questions. Those are the questions that were answered clearly in what you should have read. I want to speak to this issue. I'm not sure what's going on, but in my 101s, I have a number of you, and you know who you are. I'm not sure if you haven't been reading carefully or what the nature of the problem is, but you seem to be having a hard time wrapping your head around what you need to do. Now, again, you did not sign up for a distance learning class. And if the grade you have now is not passing at this point, especially if you don't have reliable access to the internet and a real computer, not your cell phone, it probably is in your best interest to simply drop now and chill. I know if I wasn't having to deal with school, I was talking to somebody on the phone, one of my kids in Nashville, they're locked down. They're already where we're going in the next day or two. I said, I'd probably be pretty chill, if it weren't for having to do this distance learning. It's brand new to me. I feel like I can't afford to get sick, at least for a while, because I need to be there for people. And I said, if it wasn't for that, this would be kind of like a dangerous vacation. I would just chill. I'd read, I'd write, I'd pray, I'd do something. Right now, I'm in, and you are too, perhaps, I'm in kind of high stress mode between family situations. There are other things, people I love, I care about, people in isolation, plus my father's got cancer, like I told you. There are things that are very stressful for me, probably for you. There's this new kind of work that for me is different and stressful, probably for you too. I can't bail out of this. Maybe you can, I don't know. But if you're sticking with me, I'm going to do my best, my very best to serve you the best I can. And I'm not going to apologize because it's not my fault. I do not have access to certain tools some teachers have. I don't have the knowledge or experience that some teachers have. I know some teachers, they probably have a little avatar talking at you, a little animated thing, and they're really into all this. I'm not. I'm a writer. I'm a teacher. And I teach technical writing. I tell my tech writing students, but the emphasis is on the writing, not the technology part, okay? This isn't the way that I swing. I'm old school. I'm doing the best I can with it, and I think that it'll be okay. Those of you who are sticking with me, I will try my best to serve you the best way that I can. If you're, and you know who you are, if you're in trouble, if something's going on, you're not doing well in school, at the midterm you're failing, you don't have access to the technology, and or maybe you're just a slacker, this might be the time to bail out. Also want to point out, part of the reason I never wanted to do distance learning is it's easier to kind of cheat. Please don't do that. Please turn in your own work. Do not plagiarize anything. Do not complicate our lives by doing things that lack integrity. But if you think you can pull this off and you want to work with me, I will do my best to serve you. I really will. You have my sympathies because, again, this is desperate times, desperate situations. But if you have something going on, you need to let me know about it. Email me, and we'll do the best we can. I'll arrange a phone call with you. I'm not giving my phone number out to everybody. Some teachers do that. There's also a certain kind of software you can use. I just don't want my phone out there. I especially don't want to be texting back and forth. I hate text. But if it's a situation where we need to move from asynchronous learning to synchronous, we're at the same time talking, I'll call you on the phone. We'll arrange it ahead, and we can look at things together on the screen and chat. If that comes to that, we'll do that. I'm hoping not. But please do not swamp my email with stupid questions and unnecessary assignments I don't need to look at. You just do the assignments. I'll give you feedback. You fix it. They build so that you can do the big 3 assignments. They'll be either pre-writing or preparation for the skills you need in 121 to get through the critical analysis and the critical response and the midterm. And for you people in 122, they're the things you need to I'm sorry, there's also, yeah, the midterm I mentioned. And 122, there's the big papers that you've seen there. The big. I'm running out of time. It's 15 minutes about up. God bless you. Godspeed. We'll be talking soon. Catch you later. Bye.